Welcome to As a Man Thinketh, a reflective podcast series drawn from the timeless wisdom of James Allen. There are books you read, and there are books that quietly reshape your life. As a Man Thinketh by James Allen is one of those rare works. These ideas didn't just change how I think, they changed how I respond to life, how I manage challenges, how I discipline my thoughts, and how I shape my days. This podcast is not a lecture. It is a reflection, a slow walk through ideas that have helped me live more deliberately, think more clearly, and act more consciously. In this space, we explore the truth that the mind is the root of character, circumstance, and destiny. Take a breath, still your thoughts, and let us reflect together. In today's first episode, we begin at the foundation of it all: thought and character. Every life we see on the outside is first formed on the inside. Before actions, there are thoughts. Before habits, there are repeated ideas. Before character, there is a silent inner world. James Allen begins as a man thinketh with a simple but radical truth. A person is the sum total of their thoughts, not what they wish, not what they say, but what they consistently think. Character is not an accident. It is not inherited by chance. It is built daily, quietly, invisibly, through thought. Every thought you allow to stay strengthens a tendency, shapes a disposition, or trains your response to life. Angry thoughts produce an angry character. Fearful thoughts create a fearful life. Patient thoughts grow patience. Pure thoughts refine the soul. James Allen teaches that thought is a seed and character is the harvest. Nothing appears in character that was not first nurtured in the mind. Today we often blame circumstances, background, society, and other people. But Allen invites us to look inward. If dishonesty appears in life, it was first tolerated in thought. If discipline is absent, disorder lived quietly in the mind long before. This is not blame, it is power. Because if character is shaped by thought, then change is possible. James Allen presents life as lawful, not random. Just as seeds obey seasons. Thoughts obey consequence. No one wakes up virtuous by accident. No one becomes destructive overnight. Character is revealed, not imposed. This means you are not a victim of thought. You are its cultivator. The mind is a garden. What you plant and what you allow to grow determines the outcome. I want you to pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what thoughts do I return to when I am alone? What inner conversations do I rehearse? What emotions do my thoughts feed daily? Not to judge, but to observe. Because awareness is the first act of mastery. According to James Allen, one does not demand perfection. He calls for direction. Change does not begin by fighting circumstances. It begins by choosing better thoughts. One patient thought replaces irritation. One honest thought weakens deceit. One disciplined thought begins self-mastery. Over time, these small choices become character. Your life is not shaped first by events, but by the way you think about them. If you want to change your life, do not begin outside. Begin where all power lives, in the mind. You have been listening to As a Man Thinketh, a quiet reflection on the ideas of James Allen and how they continue to shape daily life. If today's episode stirred a thought, offered clarity, or inspired you in any small way, I invite you to stay connected. Subscribe to the podcast, share this episode with someone who may need it, and leave a comment telling me what idea inspired you the most. Reflection grows deeper when it is shared. Until next time, guard your thoughts, shape your character, and walk gently towards mystery.